So I chose the Sun versus planet size comparison script. I chose it because I thought it would be interesting to learn more about our solar system and how small we are in comparison to our star, the Sun. So first, it's going to stop at the Sun, since that is the biggest thing in our solar system right now. As you can see, it will give you a script at the bottom that says how far away we are from it. And then it's going to zoom into 2 million kilometers. And as it states, that is our comparison distance. It will do this with every planet in our solar system to compare its size with each other and the Sun. And you always get some satire script at the bottom. Makes it more entertaining. Now we move to Mercury. Kind of looks like the moon. As you can see, it says we are much closer to it than we were at the Sun. 17,600 kilometers. And it will give you trivia about its temperature. I'll just read the script to you from now on. Let's go to 2 million kilometers away, like we did at the Sun. And now you can't even see it. It's just a small dot. Wow, this is the same 2 million kilometer distance we just viewed the Sun at, and Mercury is just a tiny little dot. Now let's check out Venus planet number 2. Watch Mercury go bye-bye. And now we're gonna run towards Venus. Now Venus is at 43,600 kilometers. We still have that initial angular size of 14 degrees. Notice how it rotates in the opposite direction as the other planets. This is called a retrograde rotation. Later on we'll notice that Pluto does this as well. With temperatures that reach 750 Kelvin, Venus is the hottest planet in our solar system. Now we know why we can't live there. Let's go out to 2 million kilometers. Although it's still visible, it's still very small in comparison with the Sun. It's almost gone, but you can still see it. Quite small compared to the Sun at 2 million kilometers, wouldn't you say? Next, let's go to our home planet Earth. Third rock from the Sun, planet number 3. There she is. Our big blue marble sure is beautiful. We're at a distance of nearly 46,000 kilometers right now, practically the same distance as we had to Venus, just 2,400 kilometers further away. How many Earths do you think can fit inside the Sun? A lot. With a radius of 6,378 kilometers, over 1 million Earths can fit inside the Sun. Wow. Time for the 2 million kilometer comparison. As you can see, there will be a trend with Venus, Earth, and Mars, since we are all similar in size. Now at a distance of 2 million kilometers, pretty small, here's a little more Earth trivia for you. Earth's mass is a number I can't say. That's a 6 with 24 zeros. And then you have the scientific notation. That is one heavy planet. Let's set off for Mars, the red planet, number 4. There's Mars, and now you know why it's called the red planet. We're at a distance of 24,500 kilometers. That's a bit more than half the distance we had to Earth to obtain the same angular size of the planet. And as you can see, one of its moons is orbiting it. Mars is where the Sojourner rover landed on the 4th of July, 1997. It was a small 6-wheeled remotely controlled vehicle. Meanwhile, many other spacecrafts are orbiting Mars or have landed the planet. And that's how we have so many pictures of it. 2 million kilometers now. We're still not able to see much of this planet either. Now onto some bigger planets, much bigger, the gas giants. First up is Jupiter, planet number 5. Jupiter is going to be much bigger. We are 515,000 kilometers away. Remember when you looked at Mercury? At this size, it was a mere 17,600 kilometers away. The Great Red Spot on Jupiter is actually a huge hurricane-like storm that has lasted for over 300 years. Will Jupiter look as big as the Sun at 2 million kilometers away? Let's see. Hey, we can still see it. Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system. Now we can imagine how heavy it is. And out of the planet with the best rings, Saturn, planet number 6. Saturn at 434,000 kilometers away. What a cool planet. Celestia sure makes it look beautiful. We could watch this one for a while, but 2 million kilometers coming up. We can see that the rings contribute to its diameter somewhat. Still looks cool. Like Jupiter, Saturn is also a gas giant. Want some more trivia? Saturn is the only planet that if put in water would float. Tell me that ain't cool. Saturn is definitely cool. I would have to agree with that one. Now let's check out Uranus, planet number 7. That's pronounced Uranus. Uranus at a distance of 184,000 kilometers. Can you see how the planet is tilted on its side? It might look pretty, but Uranus has surface winds of up to 600 kilometers per hour. That's a bit windy for us humans. I can't even go outside when it's 30 miles per hour. Bet you it stays blue at 2 million kilometers. What do you think? I'm gonna say yeah. But I've already watched this, so. Yep, it's still blue. Told ya. It's time to tune into Neptune, planet number 8 on our charts. Isn't this fun? It's humbling. We are very small in our solar system. What a cool blue. We're at about 178,500 kilometers, which is the closest we started with the gas giants to obtain the same angular size. That great dark spot on Neptune was a storm about the size of our entire planet Earth. See, there's that humbling part. Great dark spots are forming and dissipating once every few years or so. It's probably because of all that water and ice. Neptune's diameter is about 4 times the diameter of Earth. Here we go, 2 million kilometers. We can still see it. And finally, we'll visit Pluto, former planet number 9, and for 76 years the smallest planet in our solar system. Pluto was reclassified as a dwarf planet in 2006. And we still have arguments about it. We are only about 8,300 kilometers away. At Mercury, we started at 17,600 kilometers. Watch for Charon, Pluto's moon. The radius of Pluto is a mere 1151 kilometers, which is smaller than the Earth's moon. Now that is one tiny dwarf planet. Pluto is the second largest known dwarf planet in the solar system after Eris, and the 10th largest body observed directly orbiting the Sun. Notice how Pluto rotates in the opposite direction as the other planets, just like Venus, and its axis is tilted like Earth's. Say adios, ciao, goodbye. 2 million kilometers coming right up. Oh, and since Pluto is so far away from the Sun, it takes 250 Earth years to go around the Sun once. There you have it. Jupiter is huge. Pluto is... Hey, where'd Pluto go? Still there, just can't see it. Now we have a Brady Bunch-esque kind of picture. As you just saw, the planets in our solar system vary greatly in size, from tiny little Pluto to huge Jupiter. However, when it comes to size, none of our planets compare to the Sun. Remember how the Sun filled the display at 2 million kilometers? None of these planets even came close. In this scene, the distance to all the planets is just 500,000 kilometers. What a magnificent solar system we live in. And here we are, back at our home planet Earth. So go home already. And as you can imagine, this is where the script ends. I'm glad we were able to see the comparisons with our planets and the Sun. And then we have to think about how big the universe is and how much smaller we are in comparison to it.